Hi Pine class. Our investigation this week in science is called the floating egg experiment. And I'm going to show you how to do it, and I want to see if you can recreate it, and then I've got an extra challenge for you to try as well. So, on the left, I've got a glass that I've filled almost to the top with cold water. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop an egg into it, and I'm going to see what happens. It's just got water in it. So, I'm going to pick up this egg. I'm going to pop this egg into the cold water. Right, so as you can see, that egg has sunk down to the bottom of the glass, okay? Now, in my second glass, I've put a large amount of salt into my water, and I've stirred it so it's all mixed in, okay? Now, I had to put a lot of salt in, so when you do this, you'll have to think carefully about how much to put in order for this to work. Now, I'm going to put another egg into the salted water, and I wonder if you can guess what you think will happen to this egg. Will it sink, or will something else happen? Let's have a look and try. So, as you can see, in this glass with the salted water, the egg has actually floated to the surface. Now, I wonder if you can try and find out why that's happened. What difference has the salt made to make sure that the egg floats rather than sinks? It'd be good for you to do a little bit of research to see if you can work out why. Now, what I'd like you to do is to have a go at this experiment yourselves at home. So set yourself up with 2 glasses of water. Make sure one is just water, and then you're going to need to add a lot of salt to the second glass to see if you can make that egg float. You might have to try it a few times, because if you don't add enough salt, it will still sink. So you'll need to see how much salt you need to add in order to make it float. Then I want you to experiment a little bit with it. And I want you to think about whether you think there's anything else other than salt that you could add to the water that will also make an egg float. So maybe you have a third glass of water that you put pepper in, or maybe a fourth glass of water that you put washing up liquid in. Anything that will dissolve into the water, have a go and see if the egg floats or sinks with it, or if it's just salt that makes it do that. I'm really looking forward to seeing how you get on with this, and I'm also looking forward to seeing your findings as well, because I don't know the answer to this. I don't know which substances will or will not make an egg float other than salt. So be creative, have a look around your house, ask mum or dad's permission about what substances you can use, and see if you can find any others other than salt that will also make the egg float. I will upload an investigation sheet, as we've done before, for you to write up your findings. You'll also find on the investigation sheet, it's got very clear instructions for how to make this work. So I suggest you have a read of those first before you have a go yourselves. Good luck and happy investigating, scientists.